It's a new day to deal with old emotions. I'm Jeff Jower.
And for Planet Pulse, this Friday, June 27th, I'm Rick Levine. And yeah, we have a new moon in Cancer today, and a new moon always initiates a new cycle. In Cancer, this is a cardinal season starting sign, and this brings up images or thoughts or experiences of these cardinal dynamics that we've had with us all year, especially in April.
Yeah, we're in this long, slow cardinal square of Pluto in Capricorn with Uranus in Aries. Mars opposed Uranus yesterday, sort of triggering some lightning bolts, some electricity. And even though this new moon is in the cozy, comforting, family-oriented sign of Cancer, and even though the new moon is trine Neptune, which means you can forgive your perverted uncle or your selfish dad or your abandoning mom, even with all that sweetness and gentleness is really preparatory for dealing with the bigger changes that the Uranus-Pluto square represents.
Yeah, and I think that trine to Neptune is really important because it's not only about forgiveness, although it certainly can be, it's also about using the dreams or the imagination to lay down the potential path to follow as we move more into the crisis of having to deal with things, whatever they are, as the moon later on today and tomorrow, as it makes its oppositions and squares to the other cardinal planets. I think today that we get to create an idea in our mind of how things might be.
Yeah, I think that works well, and a critical piece may be where we stand in time. Look, it's a new moon, which means a new cycle. But emotions and family in the sign Cancer and the moon have a great deal to do with memory. And so much of our mental health and well-being or our professional success has to do with where we stand with the past, how we're able to live in the present, and where we're aiming to the future. And there might be a recalibration of our emotional clocks today that prepares us for the more transformational journey as the moon opposes Pluto and squares Uranus in the next 24 hours.
Right, and although the new moon itself occurs at 4:08 a.m. Eastern United States, the moon opposes Pluto by 5:40 this evening. And so it's almost like the beginning that occurs in the morning has its first test as to how we're actually going to deal with the memory or the situation that in some way brings up those old tapes of something that happened that may have been difficult or hurtful, and it sets up the path for what we're going to be doing over the next couple of days and even over the next couple of weeks. I'm Rick Levine.
And for Planet Pulse, I'm Jeff Jower.